a clinician who treated Charlie Gard, has said the baby's last days were turned into a soap opera, with him being kept alive for the likes of Donald Trump and the Pope. The clinician, who has not been named, said medics did everything they could do from the baby, but that at the end they weren't even doing it for Charlie or his parents. The source said ill-informed interventions from Trump, Boris Johnson and others undermined confidence in Great Ormond Street Hospital. Chris Gard and Connie Yates with the Sun Charlie image PA. The clinician says it was turned into a hot legal issue that the whole world was talking about. Writing anonymously for The Guardian, the medic explained they had been part of the team of 200 nurses, doctors and consultants who cared for the terminally ill boy in intensive care. Pope Francis also supported Charlie and his family. Image Getty. The health worker said, like all of the staff who work in our unit, I love this child to bits. But it got to the point where there was nothing more we could do. The clinician said they did not want to lose Charlie, but that it was the job and moral obligation to speak up and say when they think enough is enough. The clinician said at the end Charlie was being kept alive for people like Donald Trump. Image Reuters. The health worker added, my colleagues and I worked our hardest, tried everything, fought so hard for this family, but there was nowhere else to go. It was obvious to all those people who treated him. We gave him drugs and fluids, we did everything that we could, even though we thought he should be allowed to slip away in his parents' arms, peacefully, loved. We didn't do this for Charlie. We didn't even do it for his mum and dad. Recently, we did this for Donald Trump, the Pope and Boris Johnson, who suddenly knew more about mitochondrial diseases than our expert consultants. Charlie died in a hospice on July 28, just days before his first birthday. Charlie died just days before his first birthday. Image PA. The 11-month-old was at the center of a legal battle between his parents, who wanted to take the son to the US for experimental treatment, and Great Ormond Street Hospital. Gosh, that attracted worldwide attention. Charlie, who was born on August 4 last year, had a form of mitochondrial disease, a condition that causes progressive muscle weakness and brain damage. His parents, Chris Gard and Connie Yates, said they wanted to take the son across the Atlantic for nucleoside bypass therapy, but specialists at Gosh in London, where Charlie was being cared for, said the treatment was experimental and would not help. Over the last few weeks, parts of the media and some members of the public turned a poorly baby's life into a soap opera, into a hot legal issue being discussed around the world, said the medic. Charlie's parents were in a legal dispute with Great Ormond Street Hospital. File photo. Image PA. The clinician who contacted The Guardian said it was highly unusual, but that months of concern and frustration had taken a toll on staff. The medic, who wrote on condition of anonymity, said colleagues had been deeply affected by the case and were shocked to become the target of horrendous and offensive abuse online and also from campaigners who camped outside the hospital. It's things like, why are you trying to kill this child? You are all murderers. It is horrendous and offensive. It is my job to stop people from dying, not to kill them. The case had also made other parents at the hospital nervous about whether the right thing was being done for the children, the health worker explained.